Eurostone, customer Lemmon. This is work order completion notes. Quite a few things we've done in the past 2 days, so I'm trying to go over everything. I will say that we have a return trip. This will be for the fridge wall. The customer does want to have this set of cabinets extended out into the room by 3 inches. This is because the refrigerator currently, in its current state, is all the way up against the drywall, and really should have some room in the back of it for breathing room so it can function properly. The customer is aware they will need to speak directly with the designer in order to work on that design. Beyond that, we do have light rail. We didn't get to today just because it's gotten late. So we'll look to do that on the return trip as well. To go over what we have done, the main thing we did in the past 2 days was rebuild this pantry wall in the alcove. So we disassembled the cabinets. We uninstalled the cabinets and then reinstalled them. I'll insert some photos here. Showing that because they're about 9 inches off the wall, the back wall in this alcove, there had to be something to fasten the cabinets to, from fastening the back of the cabinet to something. And so we went ahead and installed 2x4 structure in there. So to show you what we've got our base down. Scrap going up. I think it's a kind of filler here. This is actually the same material as a light rail per design. In between this is a base cabinet, this is a wall cabinet. And then going up, we have these, I believe they're 18s. As you can see, it's fastened into that 2x4 there. And then we have our riser and crown. You can see there's a dramatic dip, low spot in the ceiling. So the customer wanted to opt to have a shadow line where it was about 1/4 inch off the ceiling, and we went ahead and mimicked that in the rest of the room, which was good because, like you can see here, it's real tight up there following the margin on the riser. And so it's really great to have that shadow line. It's appropriate, it's attractive. So, we also did replace doors up here. One of the doors was to really align this hardware, so now it's perfectly aligned. Everything's set on the interior of these. Let's see. This door was replaced. The door was coming apart. It was actually, I discovered that it was actually because this hinge was either damaged or defective, and so I was able to actually bend this one little piece so it was closing all the way, and now it's functioning properly. But the issue was that it was sticking out about this far, and so the damage was probably when someone was pushing on it to get it closed. So the great thing, we didn't have to replace anything, we just had to repair it. So that completely takes care of this area, which is great. It was a big deal. I'll show you the laundry room real quick, since we did go ahead and put riser and crown in here and scribe on either side. So done in here completely. We put the baseboard material as a toe kick and on the side as a base, so that's done. And it's going all the way up to the side of the dishwasher here, so no more dust bunnies up underneath there. We did our riser and crown above here. Look at my list and see what else we did here. We did replace a door in the master bathroom. The 6-inch filler that was used as like baseboard in the master bathroom, it has water damage from where after the cabinets were installed, a pipe was cut into and it flooded the bathroom. And so the customer is interested in having that replaced, so we'll want to speak with them about materials for that. We did remove and replace the decking screws that were used to fasten these cabinets to each other. So we have our square head, bright finish screws in there now. That will obviously happen in the fridge wall once we determine the design with the designer. The other thing was the microwave shelf. So that worked well. We were able to rip this down to size. We cut these down to height so that it would fit in here. I'll show you that it opens properly. Because of the hinge, we put 2 bumpers right here so it will not damage the door as it opens. We will not actually need the 1.5 inch grommet. With the depth of the shelf, the customer is okay with having it overhang more in the front and leaving a 1.5 inch gap in the back, which is perfect for the cord to hang down. So no need to make a hole, no need to add a grommet. We did pocket hole screw these braces on the back and the front, and then screwed up from below to make sure the shelf stays in place. So it's there, it's real sturdy. We've got our 3 trays back in. You can see that the cord is not quite long enough to reach to the outlet down here. So the customer will need to determine something to deal with that. Everything's working with these guys, and okay. We'll say so any kind of work on this wall, we're going to be looking at replacing this base. When it comes to adding the 3/4 inch end panel, removing these doors and adding 3/4 inch panel, we're looking at this will need to be extended 3/4, and without a board stretcher, we will not be able to do that. So we'll need some extra of that 6-inch filler in order to rewrap that, which would be good too, because it'll look a lot better once we install it the right way. Okay, so that takes care of and at this point no other parts we're needing. Obviously we're looking at that, and then in the bathroom that 6-inch filler. Really, oh yeah, that's right, the mat. I'll point out that the mat that we got, so this mat was ordered to deal with just the modification to the sink base for the plumbing coming through. It's kind of rough. There was an extra hole that didn't need to be there. And so we had originally talked about getting like a rubber mat. This one is plastic. It's a great product. It's just the kind of thing that can only be installed before countertops and plumbing are done. There's not enough flex in this, and honestly we'd have to make a channel cut in this, and it just wouldn't be appropriate. So we're going to be looking at getting another product for the customer instead of this, that we will use in the sink area. Okay, if you have any questions, give me a call, 615-542-3052. Thank you very much.